The WWF Nedbank Partnership has been a real model in terms of how we can work with the corporate sector in developing long-term targets and objectives together. I think the type of collaboration, the credibility and trust that have been built between the two organisations has been really incredible, and it's resulted in significant impact in terms of the different communities we worked in together and in terms of building capacity within both organisations in how to take partnerships like this forward. In the current phase of the partnership, we've really focused in on the Eastern Cape province. It's also really critical from a water and agriculture perspective. So to be able to work with Nedbank on a landscape-based approach has been really wonderful learning for us and helped us take a model forward into other water source areas in other parts of the country as well.
The history of Nedbank's partnership with WWF goes back more than 30 years, starting with the Green Trust and our Green Affinities product offering, and still is the largest environmental partnership in the country. The current one focusing on building resilient livelihoods with a particular focus on our water source areas. And our own sustainability journey has led us to focus on purpose-led business, where our purpose as Nedbank is to use our financial expertise for good outcomes for all stakeholder groups.
WWF's strategic vision is to really try and work with corporate sector partners to improve their commitments, strategy and targets. And in that way we want to be able to move the money into a much more nature positive and net carbon zero space.
The value of the Nedbank WWF partnership has been the ability for WWF to convene and to integrate. In the landscape, the greatest impact has been in the sectors, commercial sectors like dairy, where we managed to develop sustainability standards that are measurable to boost the standard of dairy sustainability. But also, if you look at the landscape in Matatiele, 50% of that population had no access to water. And with the water springs, they have been having access closer than 1 kilometer, which is a recommended standard by global standards. But also we've brought jobs and skills to the youth, where 47% of the youth are unemployed.
I think the most significant impact of the partnership has really been about bringing about convening power and bringing together so many different parties in a meaningful and impactful manner. I think importantly as well to sort of see the growth of businesses that have started with catalytic grant funding from the Green Trust being supported through our partnerships and then really resulting in financing of small businesses and seeing those businesses begin to grow and contribute back into the system has really been very, very encouraging.
With all of the focus and momentum we see around biodiversity at the moment, I think we're really excited to work with Nedbank to test some of these concepts within their operations, their lending strategies as well, and I think bring biodiversity quite centrally into the partnership going forward.
The partnership is very relevant in how South Africa will have to approach our transition as a country in the most just and equitable manner.
Long-term partnerships like these are pretty unique and rare, and I think it's based on such an incredible trust and credibility that's been built up between the partners over time. As WWF, we're really grateful to Nedbank for the support that they've given us over many years, for the type of partnership that we've both learned so much from, and we really look forward to taking it onto the next phase into the future.